Good morning. So today's topic for discussion is internet terminology. So what do you mean by internet terminology? Internet terminology is something or some terms which are usually not commonly used outside but usually used to describe something which will specify one particular area. So what do you mean by one particular area? If you say internet terminology, these are the words which are always used to define something related to internet. Or if you say network terminology, those are the words which are used to specify something which is related to network. So some specialized words or specialized terms used in computers which is used to point out something which is related to a particular area. Say for example, it is a network, or it will be internet, or it will be hardware, or it will be software, or something like that. Okay, so what are the most commonly used internet terminologies are the basics of today's topic. Okay, so let us see what are the terminologies are there and what are they used for and how is it important in computers. Okay, so these are some of the main basic terminologies which are used in internet. Okay, used to determine something in internet. So first one is DNS or domain naming system. Second one is web server. Third one is web page. Okay, so what is DNS? Okay, DNS is something like a website name. You will be familiar with website names, no? Like for example, www.games.com is the example which I have quoted here. Something like that, www.sports.com or www.nilgiricollege.com or something like that. So it will be website names or website domain names, you say. Okay, so that type of domain names or that type of website names are commonly known as domain naming system, or that will come under this domain naming system. And how this website names in English are converted to an IP address are the main feature coming under this system. Okay, so what is DNS? So every computing resource on the internet has a unique number called IP address. So whatever devices is connected to a particular network, that particular device will have a unique identification number, and that unique identification number is known as IP address. So what happens is that this IP address is always in numbers which is separated by dots. Okay, say for example, I told you www.games.com is something or a website name, but the IP address of that website is 200.56.6.68. So which one is easier for us to remember? The first one, isn't it? So that is why it is always easier to keep in mind the website name rather than keeping the IP address in mind. Okay, so what this domain naming system does is this translate the English names into IP address. So this is the work of DNS. When you give an English name, say for example games.com, into the computer as an input, this DNS will convert it into an IP address. Okay, so IP address will be in this way, which is separated or which is given in a number format, which you humans or we human cannot understand it very easily. Now when this IP address is given to the computer, it will fetch the data what you need, and then it will give the information to you, or information will be given back to us. So this is how a DNS will work. Say for example, you're giving a website name, it will go and search for that IP address through DNS servers, and it will find that IP address and it will fetch the data from that and will give the information to you. Okay, so domain name always contain two or more components separated by periods called dots. Say for example, domain names are like ret.com, inl.net, nasa.government, tcs.co.in. These are all some domain names. Okay, say for example, if you see some of like www.facebook.com or www.insta.com, it will be some of the domain names. So that is why it is told that it will have two or more components which are separated by periods. Periods means dots. Okay, so just remember, if you see something like separated by dots in English, if you're going to find some website, that is known as domain name. Okay. So major categories for top level domain names. So as we told, facebook.com, okay, or .ac.in. We have come across so many domain names. No, some of the popular categories of domain names are these. Com, that is commercial entities. Com, where you use com? Commercial entities. Something like Facebook is a commercial site, website. So where you can interact with others and do trade with others. And all bigbazaar.com is something which is used for commercial purpose, like that. So amazon.com, Amazon is also used for commercial purpose. So com is for commercial entities. Edu, how you use edu? Edu.com is something which is related to educational institutions. So if you see such domain names, you should understand, oh, this is a commercial website. This is an educational website. Okay. Net, organizations directly involved in internet operations. Now, World Wide Net, something is www. No, so if you see a domain name .net, if you see .net, it is something, an organization which is directly involved in internet operation. Okay, government, tnpsc.government.in. If you see like that, it is something related to government, United States federal government entities or something like that. Okay, so these are some of the major categories or top level domains which we will always come across. So you should understand these. So this is all about DNS. Okay, so next one is web server. So what are web servers? Web servers are computers that delivers web pages. So from web server only you will get web pages. Every web server has an IP address and possibly a domain name. For example, if you enter, the URL is entered like this: www.pzwebopedia.com index.html. Something, it's a big URL name. Okay. So in your browser, this sends a request to the web server whose domain name is so and so, and this server then fetches the page named index.html. It's very simple. It want to search something which is index.html and you have to get the information, but you have to type the whole URL like this and it will be sent back to your browser as your information. Okay, so from web servers you will get web pages. Okay, only when you type in something, the thing will be taken to the web server and it will find the thing, and from that domain name it will fetch the data and will give it to you as a web page. Okay, so any computer can be turned into a web server by installing server software and connecting the machine to the internet. Okay, any computers can act as web servers. If you are getting a request from some other computer which is connected to your computer, then your computer can act as a web server. Okay, only thing you need is an install a server software. Okay, there are many web server software applications including public domain software from NCSA and Apache and commercial packages from Microsoft, Netscape and others. So for downloading this server applications, there are so many softwares available, and from anywhere you can get these packages. Okay, so this is all about web server. Next topic is web page. Okay, web server and web page is almost related. Okay, a web page or web page is a document or information resource that is suitable for the World Wide Web and can be accessed through a web browser and displayed on a monitor or a mobile device. You cannot see web servers. This web server will give you an information, no? That information will be displayed as a web page. Okay, that information can be seen as web page, accessed as web page through a web browser. Okay, this information is usually in HTML format and may provide navigation to other web pages via in hypertext link. So you can see, like, you have typed yahoo.com. This is the web page of yahoo.com. What is yahoo.com? It is a domain name. It is giving you an information which is shown in a web page. Okay, so that is all. So the web server may restrict access only to a private network, for example a corporate intranet, or it may publish pages on the World Wide Web. Okay, web pages are requested and served from web servers using HTTP. So what happens if you are giving a request, the web server will get the request and it will give you in information in form of web page. Okay, is that clear? So this is all about the internet terminologies which are commonly used in computers, like they are DNS, web server and web page. There are so many other terminologies. We'll come across them in the later videos. Thank you.